Hello, Paparazzi, and welcome to Paparazzi Jewelry Quick Bites. I'm Jeff. This is Ryan, and here on Quick Bites, what do we do?
What do? We talk about what we talked about last week, only shorter. With less food, more condensed, we're going to get right into what we were talking about.
Right,
The
so
discussion at hand.
we have to go in a little time machine, so I'm going to fire up my flex capacitor.
Yeah, please do.
And this was from a couple of weeks ago when we went to the Chevron. Yeah.
Oh, I have to jog my memory really far back. I think I got nachos.
You got nachos, I got
So
a
that
sweaty
helps
hot
me
dog.
remember.
Yeah, there we go. But we were there because we were talking about sales tax, and we all love sales tax, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing better than good old-fashioned sales tax.
Sales tax. It's our civic duty to pay those sales taxes.
So as a paparazzi consultant, when I make a purchase, what happens with my sales tax?
So here's the really cool thing about sales tax, the really interesting thing.
Oh, I'm excited.
Because of the way this company is set up, we're a direct sales company. You are an independent sales consultant. So the state, instead of burdening you with filling out all the sales tax forms and submitting them to the state every month, they have asked us to do it. So when you go to paparazziaccessories.com and make your order, we collect the sales tax for you on the retail price of the items that you buy, and we submit it to the state for you. We do that report, we submit it, we pay it. And so that's a lot less work for you.
We pay it for you. Now, what do we pay it on, though? Because I know a lot of you get to your checkout and you're like, oh, dear. That seems awful high, especially on your kit. Yeah, if you're buying a new large kit.
Yeah, you're buying a starter kit.
Yeah, and you're probably like, that's way too much. So what you have to understand is you are taxed not on your subtotal, but you are taxed on the retail price total of your order.
That's right. So you know you're buying the pieces for the wholesale price. Well, we have to tax you and pay those taxes on the retail price. So that's why they're going to be so high. You're going to look at that and think, man, I'm paying like double the sales tax I need to pay. But really, you're paying on the retail price.
Yeah. I threw up a little banner right in the comments. It's a little low. So basically, I pay on the, let's say I live in a place where my sales tax is 6%.
I can see it there.
Isn't that nice?
Uh-huh.
You can really see it. And what I'm charged on is the $5 per piece. And say my sales tax is 6%. I'm charged 30 cents per item, even though I'm paying wholesale $2.75.
Right.
Right. And like you said, then we pull a report and we pay all of your state, county, and city taxes if that applies. Because most of the time your sales tax is actually an aggregate of those three types of taxes.
Yeah. It's pretty complicated.
Yeah. So here's where it gets even more fun. Where do we get that percentage from?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Well, we have to look it up.
Okay. Is it where I live?
That percentage comes from the ship to address.
Oh, there we go.
So
that's why maybe checkout's a little slow sometimes, is we have to find out from tax tables where your ship to address is.
that's right. And you might not see the sales tax might not make sense until you get all the way to the end of checkout, just because you guys like to check out really fast, but you like to check out all the same time. So we try to minimize the amount of times that we try to calculate sales tax for your order, because you're putting stuff in and out of your cart, in and out all the time, in and out. So
delete, take back, all that kind of stuff. So did you want to show them that, or is that too much? Is that or is that not brief? If you're at the
we can show them whatever you want.
Yeah, here we go. So if you're at your screen, you were showing us, and it calculates your tax, and then you go through and change your quantities, the tax may not update right away.
Let's see. Okay, so here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, look, this is perfect to your example. See how I have one item, I'm paying $2.75, but guess what? The taxable amount's $5. And look, I'm paying 30 cents because, the sales tax here is 6%.
Yes.
So if I change this to 10, look, my total went up to $27.50. My tax stay the same because it hasn't
Called to the tax tables, yeah.
called to the tax tables. Oh, look at this. There's a cool promotion going on right now.
That's a nice promotion.
select things in there. I only get one postage reward.
Yeah. So it should update here on the final. Oh, you got some credits, my friend.
Almost enough to make this work.
Yeah. I love a good credit.
Ooh.
Did it not update? There it did.
Oh no, it updated.
There it
$3.
There it did.
Oh, here I have to scroll up past.
Got to scroll up a little bit.
Pictures.
So don't freak out on those previous screens, is what we're trying to say, right? Because maybe you had a lot in your cart and then you took some out. Then you'll freak out because it'll be super high. And you don't need to, right? It'll be figured out at the end. Yes. So, and then there's some of you out there that maybe have a business, registered business, and you're already paying quarterly taxes, and maybe you want to do that yourselves. That's perfectly fine. We allow for that. You just contact our support team. Send in your all your paperwork, and we call it tax exempt, but really not tax exempt. You're still paying that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you're just paying it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So submit that to our support team. They can hook you up.
Yeah, that's nice. So taxes, they're fun. Now, if you have questions about like your income tax and stuff like that, we're not your guys. And neither is our support team. So if you ever have questions, about that, contact with your tax advisor professional.
I suggest you do that.
Yeah, you should do that. So don't send your questions into us about that. But if you do have questions about technology or your back office, where do we send those?
Send those questions to dorks@paparazziaccessories.com. If your question is featured on the air and we answer it live, you will get the Urban Canteen. It is made out of aluminum. It's nice. Really perfect for water because the water it's not acidic, it doesn't react with aluminum.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
Just great.
It is a water bottle.
So there you go.
Yes, absolutely. So you want to win that. And if we answer your question live on there, you win that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. So thanks for joining us today on Paparazzi Dork Quick Bites. We hope you learned everything about sales tax and you were very excited. Share this with your teams, especially your new. I noticed that like brand new reps, they kind of don't understand how the taxes and all that kind of works. So when you get a new recruit,
right,
about that.
Good time to talk about taxes.
Yeah, taxes is always a good time to talk about taxes. So thanks for joining us today, Paparazzi, and we'll see you on the road.